We're back with another video featuring Vasiliy. That's right, we're gonna see his best performances, the way he knocks his opponents after taunting his opponents. So we're not gonna continue talking, let's just jump into the video.
Vasiliy Lomachenko. He might be the best boxer that's ever lived.
Dang, that's some big words. Yeah, that was so nice.
Even in the talent-rich world of boxing, Vasiliy Lomachenko managed to become a one-of-a-kind sensation.
He's a dancer in the ring, baby, wow.
Irrepressibly expanding his collection of titles,
Very tactical.
Loma was the first in history to capture belts in 3 divisions in just 12 pro bouts.
Because he only fights the best. Take a knee, baby, propose.
And after a decade in the prize-fighting game, he still finds ways to surprise the fans.
Quicker than everybody else like that right there. He can make moves and pivot around.
Yeah, the way he moves. Great movement.
Today, we will review the best works of Vasiliy Lomachenko,
Put me in
a
the
sweet
corner.
science luminary who effortlessly moves the edges of reality.
I can't think of anyone quite like Lomachenko.
Credit.
The Matrix,
He's smart enough to keep the pressure on after Lomachenko onslaughts him like this. Oh, there he is.
Okay,
Under
let's get
his
into
father's
it.
guidance,
Number
Vasiliy started
5.
boxing quite young. Following the footsteps of legendary fighters, he won the Olympic gold medal in 2008.
Oh, is this where he rocks him?
4 years later, the Ukrainian phenom repeated that feat in London.
Two-time, baby.
In 2013, Loma turned pro and immediately fought for the WBO International Featherweight crown.
Wow.
Body shot. Oh.
Another body shot knocked down. That was a thunderous shot.
Without any tune-up in between, he next challenged
Yo, he's
for
a
the
good-looking
vacant
guy, dude.
WBO world title against the veteran Orlando Salido. Their contest turned out closer than expected.
Now he fires that straight right hand.
Pace himself, Jim. He can't continue to.
Tough tonight.
I love his movement.
Lomachenko landed clean at the end.
So it appears.
wobble, wobble.
For low blows.
Oh, you hurt Toledo.
And spent the remaining minute trying to send the adversary to the black void.
Free.
This is what happens when you sit on a chair that's already broken, it's wobbling, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep going.
Lomachenko is going in.
The judges were split and gave the victory
Right,
to
this is-
Salido, despite him throwing a dozen low blows that went
Yeah,
unnoticed by
41,
the
right?
referee. However, Vasiliy had little time for despair since he was granted a second title shot in a matchup versus Gary Russell Jr. in June of 2014. The undefeated American's hands were some of the fastest in the sport, a statement backed up by his knockout-abundant resume.
Larry touched him with the left hand of the body. Right hand. One referee.
Early into the battle of two southpaws, Lomachenko let the power side fist go freely.
Mix it up. He's starting to get countered. It's like I said, he's throwing everything at the same speed. You cannot do
I
that.
think I would go
Russell
southpaw.
was measuring for his signature lead hook.
Timing.
That's important for him.
That's what he wants.
Both of them making career-high purses.
Loma responded with a series of punches to the breadbasket
I've heard that World Series.
Don't go to the body so much.
and started using the jab to much more effect.
As good as they can be. You know.
Wow.
He's not used
Yeah,
to
his
losing.
jab, man, he
As
was
the fight
fast.
progressed, the flurries became more multi-layered.
Counter.
In the
Oh,
fifth
yeah.
frame, Vasiliy launched an overhand
Right hand, and there's an
Ooh,
overhand
nice.
left. Clubbing blow by Lomachenko.
and went on the offensive.
It's the slips and slides that really, so nice.
And now working the
In the
His
second half,
punches and
he was
combos
head
are
and
good,
shoulders
but
ahead.
I like the slips.
Lomachenko utilizing his footwork.
The American tried to push back,
A lot of punches. Whether they're all getting in remains to be seen, but
but walked into right hooks
rounds.
Now in a right hook.
and found himself on the ropes.
Both of them attacking the body. Now Lomachenko going upstairs with that left uppercut. Action.
Have you guys watched these fights?
by Lomachenko.
Like, what makes them really good? Is it the knockouts or the actual performance, or is it
Loma
the
was
two
in complete
opponents?
control and simply could not miss.
Point. Okay.
Look a little bit more fatigued.
Oh,
shots
there
against
was it.
Russell was lucky not to end up collecting his teeth on the floor.
24 fights. Say
Hey, what's with his boxing
Terrific
shoes? He needs to tie them, bro.
Lomachenko.
As a result, Vasiliy won a decision and left the arena with his first
to be honest,
major
I'd have
belt
those.
after
I
only
like it when the
3
tongue's
pro
out.
matches. In the appearances that followed, Lomachenko kept doing what he does best: find gaps in the enemy's armor.
Big punches did not get Lomachenko out of there.
633.
And what's instructive about those 32 punches, the number of punches thrown by Rodriguez has
What a couple of right hooks.
10.
And that one.
And
Wow,
never
he looks
stopped
familiar. He
entertaining
really
the
does look
audience in the
familiar, like an
process.
actor or something.
Молодец.
Wow, that guy looks scared. Is this the 51-1 guy?
Снизу и сбоку. Какая атака. Здорово.
And yet he outshined himself in title defense number 3. The journeyman Romulo Koasica quickly forgot that Loma was just a man.
Koasica's been doing a lot of walking away. And now here comes Lomachenko.
Oh, this
with
guy's
the right
gonna
hand.
go.
Koasica. Entering God mode, Vasiliy openly mocked the adversary.
Entering God mode.
You gotta have somebody.
He's going into the Matrix.
To give them a reason to say,
Wow, I love that
Bombarded
step.
the opponent near the
Yeah, I like
ropes
his
like a
footwork.
punching
I'd be
bag.
doing this kind of footwork. I like footwork.
They would love to.
over Pacquiao already. So it's 1-1. Sit your fight back.
Gutty fighter. Romulo Koasica doing the best he can.
Threw from so many unorthodox angles that the Mexican's head started spinning.
His feet are like that. He can be quicker than everybody else like that right there. He can make moves and pivot around. He can do anything.
I find Lomachenko very entertaining. I think
My
this
thing
stuff
is like, I
really
can't keep my eyes open. I keep
how he got
blinking,
to
you know,
this
like
moment in this
when I
fight
spar or
so
anything.
far.
And turned up the absurdity to an extreme degree.
Probably thinking, you go try it.
Wow.
He's produced as a professional fighter, have been with body shots.
Thunderous right hook, Jim. Pound for pound, just as hard as in.
In the 10th round, Loma pulled out the 9.
We can talk a lot about how he's learned his way into this position, but
And Koasica's done.
Vasiliy unleashed a barrage of body shots for the finish, and Koasica was left writing letters to the UN for Loma's bullying to be banned by the Geneva Convention.
Has he lost? Well, we'll see, maybe.
Lomachenko was out of worthy contenders
watched
after
him
such
last
a
week, but
performance
man,
and jumped up to junior
lots of
lightweight.
it going on. I don't know
Roman
if I-
Martinez, with a record
I
of
remember a little bit.
29-2, was called to surrender
of
the
information.
WBO belt in June 2016. Vasiliy controlled the flow of the contest from the jump and utilized the left hand more often.
Beat you to the punch every time. Like that.
That guy looks like Nick
Left hand down
Diaz.
the middle. He's been landing that.
He set the arena ablaze with spectacular trickery,
to block.
He gets a little splash.
Maybe this is Nate Diaz.
and also actively worked the opponent's midsection.
Metronome regularity since the beginning of the fight.
The Puerto Rican would bite back occasionally. Lomachenko punished him without delay.
I think Lomachenko's popularity as he's whitewashing.
And was constantly bothering Martinez with a cross.
Short arm punch.
Right here, hard shot on him.
In the 4th frame, Vasiliy was going to town to all levels.
He's slowing himself down some in case he's in a...
During the break, he received instructions from his father and
Strike more,
executed
okay.
perfectly in the 5th round.
Interested in pursuing the
Power. Better punching power, I think, than Lomachenko. But Lomachenko is a more explosive athlete.
Well, that was pretty explosive. Over. What a right hook. Over.
Yeah, he's exciting, dude. Right through guard. Yo, it's like he
Martinez
placed that
managed to
punch.
digest the overhand, but the uppercut with the
Oh,
right hook was too heavy on the stomach.
Explosive athlete.
Lomachenko then proceeded to dominate Nicholas Walters.
Junior lightweight.
Vasiliy was paid
Stop,
his
stop, stop,
first
stop.
million for beating the undefeated Jamaican, and he earned every penny.
His time as an amateur fighter.
His work output is increasing from all areas. Look at
Nicholas was mentally exhausted by the humiliation and quit
Wow.
before the 8th lap got going.
Russell, who has incredible speed, and it turned down in the fight, and they're exchanging.
Dang.
Walters is
Yo, it must take a lot to
confused.
quit, man. Do you even come back after quitting? Like, do you just retire from boxing?
Walters quit the sport for 7 years as a consequence, while Loma became the boxer of the year.
Never mind, just answered my question.
In April 2017, Jason Sosa was sacrificed at the
Sosa.
altar of Vasili's second title defense.
Friend from high school
the
would name
WBA
himself
champion
Sosa.
got hurt to the
I'm
body
Sosa.
early.
So in effect, Lomachenko ruled
To be saved from himself.
No
Sosa's
way.
mobility diminished by the minute, and Lomachenko went full-on berserker with
Everyone that he
remarkable
fights
combos.
probably retires, man. Yo.
Not yet.
Oh!
His circular footwork was even more overwhelming in open space.
I can't
Leave him alone.
I can't think of anyone.
That's the first time I heard
Loma
that
was
from a ref.
blatantly showing off.
Something new.
With the fights that he had on his resume, you would think.
Jason Sosa talked trash to him at the end of the last round. Lomachenko is...
Sosa struggled under heavy fire until the 9th round came to a close.
And
I think there's a little bit of mercy there that he's throwing out.
Exactly. He is showing mercy.
It wasn't much longer until the inevitable capitulation.
Oh, he quit. He quit. So he retired as well.
Spent the rest of 2017 clearing out the division. Going easy not to scare off another contender, Loma gave the man a chance to prove himself.
Neutral corner, you come to me. Look at this. Loma waving him in. Wide right hand from Mariano.
But a couple of knockdowns dissuaded the poor fella for good.
As opposed to Charles Constantine.
He's done. Wow, so he really just makes people quit every match. They have to retire. You basically fight him, and then you know you're not meant for boxing.
The
I like the tattoos under the bicep. That's very cool.
From Cuba also got in hot water. The two-time Olympic gold medalist was totally helpless and only lasted 18 minutes.
Rigondeaux says that he's taken all the risks he could ever take.
Wait, his opponent is an Olympic winner?
Dealing with it perfectly here against Rigondeaux.
What kind of move?
As soon as the first half was over, he surrendered in the corner.
And he's done. He's retired.
2 years into his junior lightweight career, no one
like that.
wanted
Come
to
on.
fight
You're
Lomachenko.
basically just wanting
and in
to quit.
2018, he moved up to lightweight. The warm welcome was provided by Jorge Linares, who had defended the WBA and the ring belts 3 times. A highly touted heavy hitter, Jorge was on a winning streak of 13.
There it is. Got him again. Morales.
The Venezuelan delivered the action once again. The bigger of the two, Linares was waiting around and looking for big counters. He added some power punches on the front foot.
The weigh-in yesterday and give Golden Boy, Mr. Honda, his father Anatoly.
Yeah, this was a tough match.
And punished the torso.
And then he comes behind with promoted
He's
exclusively
heavier.
for many years by Mr. Honda. Tokyo.
Distant range right there. Got clipped with that.
The quicker Lomachenko worked the long game and invested into the midsection.
Best in Lomachenko to make it happen.
At some moment, Vasiliy injured his right hand.
See, here's the beauty of Loma as
he just fights with his left.
He was forced to minimize its use, focusing primarily on landing the left.
There's a split the guard left hand from Lomachenko. Now he gets into the pot. Good body work and a combination.
Jorge stuck to the plan and managed to outstrike Vasiliy numerically.
Fight a little bit further. Loma's gonna have his way with him. Maybe Linares is getting...
In response, the Ukrainian put the right hand back to work.
Tried to come with that.
And he knocks him out. Nah.
Having picked up the pace, he decided to engage in exchanges more.
And wants to be outside in this case.
Yeah. Vaguely remember everything.
Good combination.
In the 6th frame, Lomachenko was chasing the opponent too much and walked straight into a big right.
Good work from
Manny Pacquiao. If I told you to say...
Oh yeah, first time he got dropped in his career.
Lomachenko goes down.
For the first time in his career, he got knocked down.
vaguely remember.
Loma
I vaguely remember
quickly,
it, but I
yet
remember
Linares
it, and then I
felt a
forget
rush
it.
of adrenaline and started firing away.
And what he's capable of.
Bigger, stronger.
The belt. Blocking that uppercut was Lomachenko, then coming in.
From the 8th round on, both bit down on their mouthpieces and went at it.
Good combination.
8 of 12, wow.
Lomachenko.
Look at him place that jab.
Jorge was able to keep up all the way to the 10th.
Swing back towards Lomachenko.
However, Vasiliy focused on the liver, and Jorge's enthusiasm dissipated instantly.
Level stuff.
Unbelievable stuff. Right in the center of the ring. And Linares goes down.
Oh, dude, see? Oh, he was winning. He was winning the match, and this, he needed that. He needed
not
that,
only
right?
crushed the foe, but also set a historic record. In a span of just 12 performances, he managed to capture championship status in 3 weight classes.
Lightweight champion of the world.
Vasiliy successfully defended the throne on 3 more occasions.
Performance here for the great Lomachenko to work here. Second knockdown.
Conquered the #1 spot in pound-for-pound rankings.
Remember yesterday we met with him and it goes down. Oh, the hook floors out.
And claimed the WBC and WBO crowns.
I wonder what
thus
happens,
cementing
though.
his status as the unified king of the division.
Does he retire?
Due to the pandemic, Loma got the chance to become an undisputed champion only in 2020. The IBF title holder, Teofimo Lopez, didn't waste time from the get-go and made it very close across all 12 rounds.
Doesn't look like it's working right now. But
Can't believe COVID happened. Everyone's wearing masks, and these two are fighting.
Now he comes into the pocket and they're exchanging. Lomachenko's best offensive surge of the...
Feeling controversial scorecards coming, Vasiliy upped the intensity to drop Lopez.
Number 11, you think to him immediately.
Oh,
Closing
shoot.
that gap, a short left hand and overhand right as well.
But it was too late.
He loses.
The roar to start a 12th round, but it's just them. And it's just
Teofimo held strong and kept throwing until the bell rang.
of a very, very close fight that will head to the scorecards to decide it. Well done.
When points were added up, Lomachenko lost his belts by judge's decision. A year later,
Wow,
the
he actually
modern-day
lost
Neo
it.
came back with a TKO against Masayoshi Nakatani.
Oh my goodness.
You guys think it was a robbery?
It is Nakatani as Lomachenko continues, and it is over.
He's still
Then
fighting.
he proved he still got
2021.
it versus Richard Comey, a former champ with 27 knockouts and 30 wins.
Short left hand. This
Starts now. Lomachenko.
Loma was uncharacteristically restrained at first.
There it is
Gargano.
again. Straight right hand from Richard Comey. There's a right down to the body. Come in, rough him up a bit.
And they believe that
Beautiful.
doesn't like.
But soon accelerated and got back on track.
He comes back down here.
Big round of action here. Round 2, and Loma had him hurt. You see the footwork. He's in his groove right now. And it's only round.
I mean, it
Comey
looks like he's getting
heroically
older.
withstood the assault for 6 rounds.
And I only see that by the
While
movement.
Vasiliy was floating and gliding, unleashing every combination imaginable.
He's still fast and everything, but you can see that he's not as reactive.
In the 7th frame, he finally cracked the opponent's defense.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's, I don't know.
Comey up once again. Oh, big left hand drops Richard Comey round 7.
Caught slipping.
Lomachenko called on the rival's corner to wave it off. They refused, and Loma was forced to continue rearranging the counterpart's face.
He was kind of like, walking days, as we said.
Yeah, he's done.
From that moment on, the Ukrainian was no longer worried about the result, more so about not putting Comey in a coma.
Lomachenko back into the blue corner.
Wow, he's so respectful. He's like, yo, bro, he lost his knee.
And no killer instinct coming out.
In the final third of the contest, Richard started showing signs of life.
But again, it gets wild.
Nevertheless, he was not destined to catch Vasiliy.
Body language of the trainers and the team in the corner, and it was like,
Does he get dropped? Yo, it'd be. I would drop him just to show the corner. See?
Connects for Lomachenko. Everything looks dramatic.
Following 12 rounds of beatdown, Richard's consolation prize was leaving the ring by himself.
With the right hand.
and he's still
Really?
To the body with the left hand. There's
Corner
the
left?
shot that
No
he was
way.
looking for. Just
Bro,
missing it.
disrespectful corner.
The one-sided performance won Lomachenko a minor WBO belt and the chance to re-enter the title race.
I want to see him get dropped like potatoes in water.
Vasiliy is now 35, not a spring chicken for smaller weight classes. Soon you will face the undisputed king of the lightweights, Devin Haney, whom all
David
experts
Haney?
see as a huge favorite.
Isn't this guy fighting,
No matter how it goes down, Loma has already secured a place in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, what's
with
his name?
unique matrix style.
I'm blanking.
And look at this.
Zach
Look at the way
something.
he moves, making
He conquered 3 divisions in a record short time, making veterans look like amateurs.
More explosive athlete.
We hope that the Lomachenko highlight parade is far from being over.
Those 32 punches, the number of punches thrown by Rodriguez has left out the right spot.
End of the video now. You can tell.
If you enjoyed the video and want to see more pugilistic magic, punch the like
Pugilistic.
button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
good body shot.
That was a thunder.
Wow, it's always exciting to watch him. I just want to see more. And for some reason, last week's video is very vague and foggy. I'm not really sure why. I do remember watching, but the results and how it actually went was a little bit confusing in my head when comparing it to this video. Also, the Haney bout. I'm pretty sure it's already over, so you guys will let me know in the comment section how it went. And I can't believe I forgot what name Haney is currently going to be fighting in like April 12th. Ryan Garcia. Oh my goodness. I thought it was Zach. My bad. Ryan Garcia. Dude, what is going on today? Maybe I need another coffee. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I love this. The performances, the training, the knockouts. It keeps me pumping. I think the documentaries of learning about the guy is great and all, but I do love to see the action, and I don't know if you guys do as well, but this is so exciting to see the movement, to actually see the punches, to see how they're going to be going around and addressing each fight. It's wonderful to see. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you're new, consider subscribing, hitting that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers for now. Peace.